Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini Truner, and welcome to the grand finale of Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, the often forgotten for no good reason because it is absolutely amazing entry in the Hitman franchise. We are here in, well, not quite the final level, but to my mind, the final big proper level that's like a traditional Hitman level. The next two levels that actually wrap up the game are a little bit more... they're a bit different, shall we say. Let's just start there. But this is classic Hitman stuff. We have got ourselves a flipping massive exterior area to have a little explore around here. Loads of ways we can actually work around this. Loads of guards. Massive hospital that needs to be infiltrated. Also, yeah, a little temple over on one side. We might want to go and have a little look-see at. Also, I think someone already seen me. I think someone's already seen me and just started shooting. I'll probably restart in a second. Now, I'm probably not going to be aiming directly and immediately for an actual bit of Silent Assassin here. Instead, I think we'll just kind of, you know, handle this in a more traditional but still fairly stealthy way. Well, let's just, you know, get a disguise, work up to a new disguise. We'll go for a good ranking, but not quite a perfect one. So, first things first, a disguise would probably be a good idea. Guy on a boat is just going to wander around and not actually be in sight for a minute. If you would like to hold still at some point so I could just grab you and get you down, that'd be flipping marvellous as well. There's my fireball. In fact, I could probably get behind you. You're walking pretty slowly. Ah, here we go. This is absolutely perfect. This guy's frozen right over here. Guy on the boat is sadly watching, but actually, if I was to wander over in this direction, I don't know this level that well. I've forgotten it. It's too big and complicated for me to remember all the details. But if he's about to turn his back on me and go to the side of the yacht, and this guy's going to wander over there again, because yeah, I'm just on the far side of the harbour, I might actually wander over in this direction to go and investigate the temple. My brain is kind of telling me, hey, there's totally a way to get a disguise out of that there temple. I can't remember if that's true or not, but with two separate little exclamation marks up there, it's definitely worth a little look-see. Right, fibre wire away for the moment. You're going to keep your back to me, aren't you? Everyone safe? Yeah, this is fine for the time being. Let's go for a little stroll. Ah, and up here, yeah. There's a nice way to actually get in to the hospital area up there. Fine, that's not inaccessible, that's just a slope. By any chance is there a rear entrance? I don't think there... oh, there might be, you know. This looks sort of promising, doesn't it? And... no, just one door. But yeah, this area is just so big and open, you can just do whatever you want here. Right, I'm going to see if I can just get in. Oh, that's totally a disguise. I see the disguise right there. Okay, I just need to make sure I'm confident I can actually get to it. Because one of these guys is static and one of them patrols on a semi-regular basis. Bear in mind, this isn't even the hospital. The hospital's the massive building over there. We're just exploring the side buildings at the minute. The docks down here. There's a massive great water feature right there. There's loads of little back ways into the various kind of towers that have stairwells in them. Right, what's going to be the right time to try and get that disguise? Because I can't remember what's the temple, but I'm going to go have a look-see. Are you by any chance coming all the way around the temple in a loop? Because if you are, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Run to here. Yeah, you are. And that guy's not heading in the right direction, and you're not facing this way. Right, here we go. Lovely water effects, by the way. Really nice little water effects there. You shouldn't turn around, because as far as I can tell, your only job is to guard the steps. And there we go. Now, I'm disguised as a cult member. It won't exactly fool many cult members, because, once again, wrong ethnicity, because you're always the wrong ethnicity. But it will do for me to come and have a little look-see as to what's going on inside here. Ooh, it's a giant pile of guns! Including, what is that? Oh, it's only an R93. It's a very basic sniper, really, but I'll take some sniper ammo and a deagle. Sure, why not? Fine. So this is just an ammo cache. Gotcha. Alright, so, heading on from the temple down towards the hospital itself, which is very big and beautiful. And, yeah, just to figure out where all the guards are. Well, the game is flashing there's something of interest. Ah, yes, of course, because this is one of the areas I need to get to. That pretty much up there on the second floor, that's Dr. What's-His-Face's office. So, as there's actually a convenient staircase right there, going up to the roof, and then actually working my way down and across it, that wouldn't be that bad. But are cult members allowed on the roof? Because while we're here to protect the cult leader, technically we don't actually work for the hospital or anything. And oh, hello, who's that? That's a nurse rather than a doctor. Fine, that's not a disguise I can use. But that looks distinctly like a side door to me. Right, let's just quickly head down over here. No one's around here. No one's even close. Yeah. I mean, if this is a nice little... Oh, it's a window. Oh, better and flipping better. Right, okay. First floor. That looks... I think that's that room. I really hope this room's empty. Right, where am I now? I will find out. Here we go. Good. So I'm in here. And there's a couple of other people floating around this area, marching great to find civilians. Anything of note in here? I don't believe so. Alright, so I've bypassed the front door. Question is, this is... Okay, who works here? Because I feel like whoever this is, they're going to object to the fact that someone's going to pick... Oh, this is probably going to go wrong. This is probably going to go wrong. I'm kind of curious just how wrong this is going to go. I haven't done anything major I can't fix later, though, so... This is probably fine in case this does go wrong and they run off and start screaming that I'm not supposed to be here. Right, that's a nurse who's not typing and looking off to one side. Marvellous. Yeah, this feels like this is a staff area. Like, that nurse is most definitely going to mind. I'll give it a go. And... No, actually. She's not immediately running off and yelling. Good. Good, good, good. And, yes, I remember this system. So, all of the rooms actually have call buttons. So, as a result of that, you can summon doctors and nurses to you. Now, that can be useful because I can't remember why. There's another window that side too. Fine, so we've got windows in and out here. I'm just refamiliarizing myself with the areas here. So, right now, we are on the first floor. Okay, bunch of rooms, a bunch of guards, and the guards in particular are guarding the... Oh, don't get too close to nurses, because apparently they somehow know what some of the cult members look like. Can't go in the elevator, or at least I can't unless I've got the right disguise, which I assume is going to be bodyguard. Nurses are... Excuse me, will you stop just changing your mind where you're cooking going? It's not helpful. Right, let's see what we've got going on here. We've got ourselves, yeah, bunch of... This leads to one of the stairwells. Okay, now this is useful. So these stairwells, sometimes, yeah, this one only goes from the first floor. Some of them, however, go down to the basement. In particular, yeah, it's just those two at the rear. So, it's those two there. They go down to the basement. So if I can get into them, I've got access to the basement. There is actually a really, really almost stupidly easy way of doing this, by the way, which I'll probably kind of show off not during this run, because it's not so fun once you know the very, very easy solution. And honestly, I kind of wish it wasn't there. I kind of wish this was a bit more complicated, but there's a very, very big chink in the armor. Anyway, let's just go up to the roof here. Because I think if we could just basically, yeah, get behind these guys, and I just basically walk over here and immediately walk down over here. Right. So this is now out on the roof. Great. Now, where's the way down I want? There's... Right, I need to get up slightly. Need to get up slightly, then down again. Oh, flip. Right, this is... Not going... Actually, there's the stairs over there. Okay, and there's the stairs... Alright, this is... Oh, don't turn to your left. I'm not probably supposed not to be here. Right, okay. Yeah, round here. And then down over to... I'm just going to nip in here for a second. Just so I know where I am. And now, if I go down these steps over here, I think that will bring me into a world where I can take these steps down, and that's where I actually want to be. So if I can just avoid getting spotted for a second. Good. So, going up to the roof and then down over here, good tactic, because this brings me close by to the doctor's office that I need. Go into crouch mode to make myself as invisible as I can be. She walks straight past. Now we just walk straight behind her. Just check she is committed to the cigarette break. She is. Pick the lock. Now, please don't turn around. 47. I could do with you doing this bit faster. Thank you. And we've got ourselves marked with an agency logo, a room key, and night vision goggles. So, obviously we've done night vision before in previous parts in Malaysia. You can, if you wish to, cut the power and try and do this all sneaky-like. In addition, the key I just picked up opens this room over here, and that officially makes me a doctor. And a doctor is the best disguise of all, because guess why the cult leader's in hospital? Why he needs to have his heart replaced or operated on or something. So, being the doctor that does that will be absolutely perfect, because again, it's just an old classic Hitman. It's just become a recurring thing in the games, disguising yourself as a doctor and deliberately botching an operation. And yep, this was one of its first runouts. So, now I just need to, give a fair bit of distance to the nurses, because the nurses know who the doctors are supposed to be, so I need to be careful of them. And my next destination is probably the actual lift, because now I'm a doctor, I can just take the lift down to the basement and prep for surgery, because that's where the surgery wing is. It seems to be in the basement. So if I just basically keep my... Actually, I don't bother keeping my distance, because the bodyguards, the cult leader, have no reason to know or not know what the doctors look like. One doctor, same as all the others. So yeah, for the people who are marked as enemies in yellow, for the time being, I'm absolutely fine. Are there any more exclamation points I should go and check out? No. This all looks absolutely a-okay. I can just walk past these guys, and it is no trouble whatsoever. Alright, this is a pretty good starting point here. This is going fairly smooth so far. And actually, do I get to show off the button system? Is there a button in here? Yes, here we go. So, there is a press button if I want to call in the nurse. So there we are. I've just pushed that there button, and that will presumably help me out by pulling nurses away from environments I might want to actually go and check out. Who's actually responding to that, by the way? It's not you. I don't actually see who's trying to respond to that. Right, maybe no one's bothering to respond to that. Maybe they just cannot be flipping bothered. Still, let's see if I'm allowed to use the lift, because I'm a doctor. So I kind of feel like I should be able to. So, unless the lift is actually on this level already. Well, it says 2, unless that's the level I'm on, but that's not really how lifts work, to be honest, but whatever. And second floor, first floor, no. We're going straight down to the basement, alright? No sneaking through vents or back tunnels or whatever for me. I am a doctor. A renowned heart physician, in fact. So, show me a heart and I will stab it with a scalpel. So, just check where I am exactly. Yes, I see. So, I do still need to figure out exactly where my patient is located. Probably not the room with no one in it, so I can kind of narrow it down to those 3. And also I need to watch out for the people in green, because some of them might actually be, you know, actual nurses. So, take a left. The cult leader's ready for his operation. That's great. Small problem with that, however. I don't actually have anything to do the operation with. So I actually need to go and find myself a scalpel. Can't remember where it is exactly, but there's various storerooms around here, and plenty of space for me to just work around these guys, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. So yes, indeed, if there are a couple of guards, even if you're not actually dressed in something that, you know, the guards will accept, then you can just work your way around the nurses and guards very, very easily here. And also, yeah, all these little vents. Okay, am I just going to nip into the vent just to verify where my actual target is? And also, watch out for you. I'm going to guess you are a nurse. So, here we go. What's this exactly? This is... a consultant. So I'm going to guess that this will be... This seems like a safe time to pick the lock. Just go into that while that's happening. Yeah, for as long as I finish before that guy gets to the end, we'll be alright. This might be an alternative doctor's uniform, I'm not sure. Let's actually find out, because I know no one's actually in here. But this room is marked as of interest. Aha! There's that scalpel I need. So, with a scalpel, I can perform an operation. And a couple more rooms marked as of interest. Right, there's the anaesthetist's room. Is that just a second? Right, that's just an alternative scalpel. Fine. So, I will have... Well, a second scalpel. Oh, la-di-da, I'm only allowed one scalpel. Fine. And are we safe at the minute? Yes, we are safe at the minute. In which case, I believe this one down at the bottom is... Is this pretty safe? This looks pretty safe right now. This is a good way for me to get into the ventilation system so I can scout out the operating theatres and figure out where is my target. And more importantly, this is where we deal with the power. So I do actually have night vision right now, so if I wanted to, I could actually go and perform an operation nice and in the dark, which might actually increase my chances of getting away with it. But we shall see. We shall see if that's how I decide to do things. For the time being, I just need to, yes, head into the, quite frankly, aggressively flipping large vent system in order to have a little check. Where is my target? This will be him then. Because why else would there be cultist bodyguards here? Fine. I think I've got myself a target, and then this one is empty, which we already know. Fine. So I now know where I want to go. This up here, because yeah, those two cultists are actually marked in green as opposed to their usual. I think they're normally marked in yellow. So the game decides to mark them in green just to make it a little bit less obvious who the actual target is. So there's our guy, top left. Right, I've just dropped my save in here in case I do decide I want to do this in the dark. And make sure the elevator is waiting for me, because after I, kill him, I probably won't have long to be making an exit before they realise something has gone wrong. So the elevator is still present. Alright, now head over to Ward A, and actually that guy seems to not know. Good. Good, 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 good. So this is all fine. And in we go. Yeah, this is all fine. This will be my person then. Right, so no worries, lads. Pretty routine heart operation. So, scalpel, I just need to make sure the heart bone's connected to the hip bone. Was it leg bone? Oh, I always get that one wrong. And I need to start moving.
Doctor, be careful. What on earth are you doing? That is wrong. You'll kill the patient. Doctor, stop it.
Okay, now just walk out. Walk away quickly. Because they're going to be... Yep. Call the elevator. And first floor, go. And bye! Guards are alerted. Are they going to be alerted to me, though? Because I feel like this in some ways isn't really my fault. Specifically. Like, okay, they're going to be running at this point. I'm going to... No, they know. They know. Or they just objected to the fact, well, that guy doesn't know. Okay, possibly we need to try that again. Maybe in the dark. If I murder him in the dark, night surgery, then maybe they won't realise. Okay, this time, toggle the generator. Activate the night vision. Now, are people freaking out at that or not? Yes, it does feel like people are pretty well freaking out. I need to make sure I don't accidentally cause too many problems. Oh. Hello. Are me and you going to have issues with each other if I start running right now? And in addition, are you going to fix that generator before I can actually kill the guy? You're going to start running around, but... Alright, don't mind me. Just like one doctor in... I think I'm stuck on a sofa. One doctor in night vision goggles is obviously not a problem. So we just need to get over there. That's... Okay, that's one security guard who's just on the ground crying because he's scared of the dark. this will hopefully provide a bit, you know, of a better escape here. So actually, if they... Wait, where are the guys? Ah, if they run out because it's dark. Well, that's just flipping perfect. Right, no. Kill the cult leader. Very dark indeed. Those lights not doing a spectacularly good job there. And objective status changed. And anytime I'm allowed to move on. I think I'm just still doing the operation in the dark there. Right, probably need to put my night vision back on at this point. Yes, that has actually worked much better. Put the scalpel away in case anyone objects to that. And now probably just take a gentle stroll to the actual elevator. Because, yeah, this is much smoother. Now no one knows what the hell's going on. Oh, okay, or somebody does. So, same basic deal here, but with one twist. Which is, there's a door directly to the right of this operating theatre that leads into a stairwell that should take me straight back up to the first floor. Just check this is open. Yeah, this is open. So probably the best thing I can do is kill him. Then straight after that, just take a step out, head right, and start walking up the stairs. Just be out of this area as fast as possible. Yeah, kill the cult leader. Okay, while that's happening, look where the two green guys are. Because those are the two green guys right there. They run down to try and investigate the power situation. Then they come back. And then, yeah, they're back in here. Fine. I think I just need to be a bit faster. To be honest. That's all I need right there. Okay, now I need to just start going, like, now. Right, go and just start going up immediately. I think right now, on this occasion, they have not seen that their cult leader friend is dead. So now I just need to start walking out of here. And just basically start making my way towards the exit. They didn't see which way I went. So now, yeah, power's out. I'm now on the first floor. But, for the time being... Oh, it's not that dark. Chill out. Right, so this is the first floor. Now I'm just basically making a walk straight for the exit. By walking straight out the front door. And now, this is the front bit we didn't actually see when we actually came in the first time. Because, yeah, the temple's up there, so we just snuck up there. Now, there's a bit of a story thing here yet, however. Which is, well, one, we should be okay for the time being. I can keep my distance from these guys. Because they're kind of set up to allow you to wander around in a cult or whatever uniform. In a doctor uniform, I should be absolutely a-okay. Some just, ooh, lovely water. And some nice fish as well. Yeah, just keep my distance. Because there's one more thing that we need to take care of just yet. My other objective is escape the island, which isn't normally like, you know, a specific objective. Normally you just get a certain number of objectives, then an exit point. On this occasion, I've got myself a special objective that is specifically labelled escape. And there's a reason for that. It's because there's someone who doesn't want me to escape. So if I just head over in this direction towards the staircase that would lead me straight back down to my boat, we will see exactly what that actually means. So, just have a look-see down there, and... My, isn't that a familiar face? Yes. Hello! Would you like to maybe... Yeah, there we go. He takes a couple of shots, which no one apparently hears or anything. Then he makes a run for a door. We don't have to fight that guy, but, yeah. That did rather look like 47, because of course 47 was part of a batch of clones that were trained to be super assassins diddly-diddly-dee. It doesn't really get brought up that often in the more recent games, but yeah, that was his backstory. So, the fact that there is another 47 floating around is, well, he's technically not 47. We'll get to learn his number shortly, but that's of interest. Now, is this Silent Assassin? Yep, Silent Assassin. Pretty darn happy with that. And as a result of that, I've now added a scalpel to my collection in the shed. Very, very useful. Oh, nice! Sorry, you joined me in Death of Hanlor, where I just wanted to check if you did indeed just bring a sniper rifle with you, can you just snipe off Hanlor, like the moment the mission begins from your starting location? Yes! The answer is yes, that's cool to know. And that brings us into the penultimate mission, St. Petersburg Revisited, where... You may well notice that we are back in St. Petersburg, and we have been set an almost suspiciously similar mission to the first one that we were actually tasked to do way back in the second mission. because all we have got to do really is, yep, exactly the same starting location, same everything, apartment, streets, all the rest of it. We just basically need to return to the original apartment and take a sniper shot from the exact same apartment into the exact same building. Incredibly simple, that's all there is to it. Slight complication, mind. The game is willing to actually hand over a sniper rifle over here after I pick the lock in locker 137, but not the ammo. The ammo needs to be collected from a back street, because obviously we need to make this even more flipping complicated than it was. So, I've actually got the sniper, but yeah, no bloody ammunition for it, unfortunately. And better, this time things are a lot easier because there's no police patrolling. I can just get straight down into the sewers immediately. Whole thing incredibly simple. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now you're probably thinking, John, this all seems a bit weird that the penultimate mission is completely identical to the second mission, just an awful lot easier. Yeah, you've probably picked up by now, even if you don't know this game, something odd is going on. Something very, very odd indeed. Because if we look at the streets, there's barely any soldiers. Just a handful of them. You know, there's some guarding this little back area where I need to actually pick up my bullets. But basically, none whatsoever for the most part. The easiest way to get the ammo, by the way, is to completely ignore the order that the game kind of, you know, logically would want you to do things. So I've actually left my sniper rifle just in the snow somewhere over there. It's just like, you know, a handful of guards, but this is actually a public area, so I'm actually allowed to be here. So all I need to do is go and grab the ammunition. In fact, everyone is, you know, almost, if you like, suspiciously not suspicious of me. So I can just go and grab the ammunition. I'm pretty sure it's behind these here crates somewhere. No, actually, it's right by these here dustbins. But yeah, ammunition doesn't actually count as an illegal or anything. So I can just basically pick that up and take my new ammunition straight back to my sniper rifle. And as a result, I don't actually have to have a sniper rifle out next to these fine gentlemen. After all, I've got nothing else to do right now. Just a whole bunch of suspicious guys over here. So I will just head over here. And, okay, I'm surprised actually I didn't die in one hit there. Anytime you're ready. Come on. Fourth's a charm. Okay, that would have been better if it had been a guaranteed one-hit kill. So, this was all a massive setup, obviously. If, however, you don't get shot on the way to your actual target, then obviously we end up in the same sniper shot as before. A room you'd really think they would have actually dealt with. And you'll notice that, yeah, there's what looks suspiciously like a flipping cardboard cutout of my target right there. But if I take a shot, you'll notice not only does he not fall down, you'll notice that the glass doesn't break. This has been so set up that the weapon I've been given has been fitted with blanks. So right now, all of my guns, useless. Absolutely useless. So this weapon, completely flipping hopeless, and that means we probably shouldn't bother doing that at all. Instead, we should try and figure out how to sneak up on this bastard. The fact that I don't actually need to bother carrying around the sniper rifle, of course, makes life a whole lot easier. Because without the sniper rifle, I can basically just, you know, run wherever I want, and the civilians will never freak out. Speaking of our sniper, by the way, he's got excellent visibility if you approach the building from this angle or this angle. So that basically leaves me with a couple of different options. Either I can head into the back streets around here by kind of looping around here, and then cutting through this street we don't really use, and then approaching from the back in order to loop round to the front door. Or, I could of course go to where the ammo is, go into the back of the apartment building, and then walk through here, if I actually walk over there by going along the river. From the river, that's too far range, he can't actually see me. But as I am where I am, I'm actually going to, instead, just loop round the back and see what I can do there. Because normally I kind of go through the apartment building. I think that does work, I can't remember. So here we are, rather than heading up onto the square, we cut through this nice little back area, and we are well out of the Alternative Brothers site right now. So that should work pretty darn nicely. From his window, he should not have visibility of ours at all. So, we've looped around to this side of the building by the apartment complex. So yeah, again, I could have just actually just walked into the apartment complex. This should work. I think. I honestly can't remember. But I feel like this really should work. There's no way he should have a shot at me from where he is right now. And I haven't heard a gunshot yet, which works for me. So yeah, we can just walk straight up in here, take care of business. Lovely. So, before I go in, of course, I just want to actually check what's going on in the first floor. Yeah, would you believe the place is full of actual guards? Because this is just step 1 of the trap. Let's just quickly head in here and stay very, very quiet. Now, if I wanted to, of course, I could just start a massive shooting massacre at this point. Because there's nothing to stop me just basically heading into... Okay, seriously, you can walk upstairs, it's fine. There's nothing to stop you just heading into the back room and just starting a massive firefight. Aside from the fact, of course, I don't have any ammo right now because you're not allowed to bring in a single flipping gun aside from the sniper rifle the game gives you, which we've already established is a fake. So that means my priority has to be instead second floor. Technically, there's not supposed to be anyone in this room. This room should be empty. There's no marker. But I'm going to guess that's not actually the case. Because there's clearly someone right there. Someone who, for whatever reason, is actually completely immune to my radar. So, let's just head over to this guy and see what the situation is. Why exactly, my good man, have you been following me? And what's actually going on here? Something plot. It's not actually that interesting, to be honest, but over we go. And goodbye. And let's figure out what the deal is.
Another brother. Thought I killed all of you. But I wonder who's behind this. Trying to kill me with a lesser hitman.
17? Do you have problem? Report back. 17. Did you take the bait? What is it? 17. Are you there?
Where are you?
Far away. Why? What do you need to know?
Sergei, 17 is gone. This is 47.
47? But,
You had your chance, Sergei. Now get off my back, or I'll slit your throat.
there must be some misunderstanding. Both me and my friend Vittorio think so.
You got Vittorio.
Let's just say he is here for, spiritual guidance.
Sergei, you keep Vittorio out of this. Understand? Staging his own assassination. Double-crossing creep.
And now, things start getting, well, kind of weird, actually. One, I need to take 17's clothes, rather than my own, pick up the rifle as well, and now I need to escape to the metro. You see, you may have noticed the guards all seem to have actually cleared out at this point, because they formed a massive perimeter around the building. But I can fool them for now, as long as I'm dressed as 17, because for whatever reason, they can tell the difference between 17 and 47. And now they're on the lookout for a suspicious clone. But yeah, if you're quick enough, you can actually get away before they actually see you. Lovely. So they found the corpse of Mr. 17. Now they're just trying to find me, but it's too late. I can just pretty much run straight back to the metro and be on my way for the final showdown. Because Vittorio actually was kidnapped, or rather acquired after the kidnapping at some point, by this guy who wanted to use him as leverage against me, but also simultaneously hired 17 to kill me. So why did he want Vittorio in the... This plot doesn't really make sense. I've no idea what... Oh, there's more... I forgot there were more people! Yeah, I forgot about the people. I probably should have used the sewers, yes. Is it the sunglasses and the slightly more orange than red tie? Is that all that's in it? I guess it is. So, now I've remembered they're actually guarding the flipping entrance, probably best I head down into the sewers. But somebody's telling me it's not going to be that easy either. Because, yeah, this trap was very, very carefully laid out for me. Alright, they 100% knew who they were trying to take out. So, I suspect there might be trouble in the sewers. I can't remember, but it sounds like the right sort of thing. Yeah, there are the odd people floating around in the sewers now. They 100% know the way I operate. Now, despite the fact they are actually looking for a suspicious clone, the sewers are incredibly dark right now. There's a chance I might be able to get away with this anyway. So yeah, even though they've put people in the sewer, they haven't put quite enough that if I'm careful, I take it slow and I keep my distance, I can just basically walk through the sewer anyway. But I always really liked this as a little kind of like, you know, real stab in the back at the end of a Hitman game, because it really throws you off. Like in a Hitman game, you're very much used to being the unstoppable super badass who's always one step ahead of everyone else, who's, you know, got all these advantages like, ooh, I can sneak down into the sewers and there's going to be no one in the sewers. Hi, I'm so clever using the sewers. Yet, you know, basically in this level, you basically have everything you know thrown back at you. The sewers that you've relied upon in Russia, they've been occupied. The enemy know that's what you do. They know where you're going. They know where your exit point is. They know the way you're likely to get there. They use all those things that you felt so clever for using against you. Now, the metro station itself is clean, and that means it's just the actual metro. Alright, head through into the metro itself. Looks like there is unfortunately one guard right there. Okay, he's actually stepping away for the time being. This might be the moment. Yeah, this is the moment right here. Get through here, run down, and on we go. And I actually get this sniper rifle too. I carried it with me, so it gets added to my shed. And yes, indeed, as it was implied, like the guy we were trying to assassinate, who was the fifth guy in the red jacket in the room, he's got Vittorio and he's taken him back to Gontrano for no well-explained reason. And better, that was another silent assassin right there. And so we make our way back to Gontrano. Presumably some time has actually passed. This is not the same night as last time, as the previous night was in Russia, and now we're back in Sicily. And now, basically, we have one objective, which is kill absolutely all of these guys. So this is where Gontrano Sanctuary starts becoming interesting. Because Gontrano Sanctuary is where you do your training. So, depending on how well you've bothered learning how it all fits together, you may have an easier or more difficult time here. Still, let's see what we've actually got here. So, couple of guards over there, more guards in the garden. Bear in mind, there are snipers. Lots of snipers. So we've got, yeah, this little gardeny bit up here. That's the gardeny bit down there. There's my shed. We're going to want to visit my shed, and there, of course, is the shed where I actually do all my chatting with Diana as well, and then there is the church itself. So the church is reasonably well occupied. So there is probably, like, you know, a super clever, careful way in which you're supposed to something, pick off one guy and then throw his hat in a way as it distracts guy number 2. But then guy number 3 will be drawn over by the pigeons that get chased off and something. However, there is a tried and tested and true solution that I think works much, much better. And that's, remember the garden shed where we store all our weaponry? It's still there. Every gun you've picked up in the game is there. So, I'm going to say the best plan is basically just to say run, screw you all, and just basically try and make it to your shed. You will absolutely get shot a few times. There's even a sniper looking over this area. But you can get yourself something quite, excuse me, no, none of that, please, none of flipping that, and then you basically just hang out here. So you lose like half your health, but after you're done, you do actually have like, you know, a chance. And then we just finish you off, and then, yeah, this is everyone's worst nightmare. 47 with, no, you don't. Right, so 3 dead, however, sniper's position is known. That's a sniper over there. Luckily, I've got sniper rifles. Unfortunately, I've no bloody clue. Oh, bloody hell, where's he? Right, he's over on the top of the thing somewhere. But yeah, I've lost about half my health. There's no, like, painkillers like there is in Blood Money. Nothing like that whatsoever. Basically, once you've taken a bit of a knock, you've just taken that bit of a knock. You're probably going to shoot me in a second, aren't you? Right, get over to here. Right, I must be outside of what he can see right now. So, I would like... No, not the crossbow. No, not the crossbow. And just help yourself to some ammunition. and some guns. And there he is. I see you. And he's... Oh! I did have a shot at him before the door cocking closed. There he is. That's him dead. Now, I can actually put on a disguise. Admittedly, it's not going to do me much good, but it might buy me a second's grace. And now, I can figure out who I want to die and in what way. And, oh, yeah. Yeah, remember that amazing shotgun? The lovely... Oh, but the M60. The M60 is pretty lovely. But I do like the... Oh, yeah. I've got to take the SP12. Right, pick up the shotgun ammo. Yes, because it makes a nice little halo for 47, like he's the patron saint of killers. Right, okay. That will do for the time being. Now, I want to take, you know, obviously as little damage as possible. Because, no. Okay, he was pretty fast on the uptake, to be honest. Now, is anyone going to try and come out the front door? Trying to storm the front of the church, bad idea. Better idea, use your knowledge of the church to get behind these guys before they start murdering you. Because, yeah, you basically start off this mission at half health. Though, you know, not guaranteed. If you're really, really damn good, you can still have all your health. You just have precisely as much health as you're capable of actually surviving during the immediate run to your shed. But I just love that because it's so organic. You don't have to do it. You absolutely can do this with a fiber wire if you are a ludicrous Hitman god. And because that's an option, running to the shed and grabbing all your guns and then all of a sudden having this massive armory you didn't have before feels badass. And it makes collecting guns during the game feel worthwhile. To the end of the game, you actually get to pick up all your favourites and use exactly whatever your favourite gun is in the final mission. And it's just beautiful. So, rather than actually trying to head in the front door, we want to head in the back. And the back way is through here. Now, watch out for the dungeon, by the way, because I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, I saw that guy around the corner there. Sometimes the marker goes red, regardless, so... Bye! You can just go down right now. Check the first floor. No one is responding to that. Now, problem is... Snipers. Snipers everywhere. This is where coming up through the dungeon is a bad idea, because the dungeon's going to bring me up in the middle of the church floor. There's going to be snipers on every flipping side, which is bad. So in some ways, actually, yeah, the more traditional route of heading... Oh, yeah, this is going to be dicey. No, this is never going to fly. Yeah, that's just not a good idea. So, having just previously said, probably best not to storm the front door, let's go storm the front door. Right, now I believe my first target is over on this side. He goes down. Person number 2 shows up and gets, oh, bloody hell, gets physicsed into next week. More people coming in. Do a double lean, and where are you? I see you. Pop out. Pop out. Okay. Problem is, double lean, come on, where are you? No grenades, tragically, as much as I wish there were. Come on. Come on, you bastard. That gotcha. There you go, that's powerful enough to just hit him in the arm and be done. Right, church. I see 3 bodies and 1 person through the door on the left. No one else moving. Reload the shotgun. The shotgun is mighty. So, that's my next target through that door. Problem's going to be... Can I actually line up the shot? Because remember, ballers can shoot through... doors, which can be very, very useful indeed in scenarios just like this, say, where I can just basically say, hello! Let's just see if that actually worked. Did that actually kill you? Looks to me like he's been blasted off his feet quite significantly, yes. Oh, I didn't pick up ammo for the ballers. Right, well, that's a bloody mistake. The ballers are great. Yeah, I should have spent a bit more time in my shed. Hang on, just look through the keyhole. Yep, I think he's pretty dead. Ballers shooting through the doors. Absolutely sexy. So, it's not too surprising to see what he's done at this point. He's got snipers up on the actual upper areas. Now, I've got the church key, however. I should be able to do a good job of clearing some of that out. So, I see more people over there. Use the actual keyhole look here. Yeah, 2 people there. Fine. Probably I can clear them out just with 2 shotgun blasts. Closed door. reload. And yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No one else is moving right now. These guys don't exactly respond particularly well. I'm probably going to need a sniper weapon sooner or later. And boom, boom. Just quickly blast you off the top. And this is basically just a great big badass mission. I mean, it's lovely. It may feel a bit weird to you, because more recent Hitman games have said, okay, the final level ought to be like, you know, the most intricate, carefully plotted assassination. It was actually traditional for a very long period of time for the final level of Hitman game to just basically be the great, big, massive, okay, time to be a badass and kill everyone and be amazing moment, which worked thanks to the ragdoll physics for the most part. The first Hitman game ended like that. This game ended like that. Blood Money actually ended like that, if you recall correctly. Now, I'm thinking, should I actually swap out my shotgun for an actual weapon that's got a little bit of the old range on it? Might not be a terrible idea, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the old R93. Now, give me sniper ammo as well, please. Do I want this all? Ooh, shotgun. Shotgun or sniper rifle? Shotgun or sniper rifle? You know what? Probably time to go over to sniper. Sniper is pretty darn good. Now, who exactly is here? There is one guy right there. Well, if you've decided to stand right by a door, then quite frankly, you've brought this on yourself. So let's just make sure I've got this perfectly lined up here. That looks about right. And I'd say he's probably pretty dead, yes. Who else is floating around? One guy dead. Probably a couple of snipers at the end. But they are... I see a guy over there. I might be able to get him. I'm going to admit it's pretty much pot luck. Yeah, there's a guy over there. But I'm not going to be able to hit him. And I might have hit him once. But I think it was pure chance. Right, in which case, probably the best thing for taking out him is, I do actually have an SMG here. So, open the door and then lean. Take him out. Lean function, very, very useful indeed for just clearing out balconies. So, for the first time, we're actually stepping into this here room. I need to find my sniper buddy. Because he's over there somewhere. Problem is there's pillars. Pillars everywhere, and 47 doesn't always creep well upstairs when there's angles involved. Yeah, I think the guy who's the sniper might actually be hiding around the back here. So in which case, I can take this passageway around the outside of the church to avoid him. Yeah, here we go. Let's just pick the lock here. Hopefully no one will spot me while that's happening. Then I can just sneak up behind that guy. And then, oh, bloody hell. Go, 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 go. Bloody hell. Right, okay. People are coming at this point. Get out the ballers. I don't have much in the way of ballers. Right, okay. Get around the back of this guy. Watch. Is anybody... Nobody's moving. It was that guy down there because he turned to face me. Fine. But I now know where this guy is and I can definitely pick him off right now. If he hit me, it was very, very light indeed. So, wait, 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 and check the keyhole. Wait, what? Okay. That must be a corpse. Or someone down on the lower level, which I wasn't expecting. That's why I couldn't find anyone, because there was no bloody there. Actually, there's definitely a corpse there, because I can have their clothes. So that's nice. Right, open the door up. We're definitely safe up here. And we've got ourselves, yeah, targets. Fine. Hello over there. Probably take the shot and then just back off. Alright, they found a dead bodyguard. I imagine they found more than one. And come on, go into snipe mode. And boom. Okay, no. Get the door open. Ouch. Whoever just hit me hard. I have very little health right now. What is left? What's left? Those two guys are dead. Alright, those two guys most definitely dead. These two guys, no one's moving, right? No. Those guys are they confirmed dead? Who's confirmed dead versus not? There might be that guy over there. I'm not sure if he's a dead. Oh! Well, you're definitely alive, because you're flipping moving. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. Yeah. Question is, who else is still moving? Because there's a special message that gets played. Oh, I see. I see red. Oh, I see you too. There we go. Hello. Objective status changed.
To root out the devil in the heart, it is not difficult if your aim is true.
And the game is basically now prompting me to do the rather peculiar thing of shooting the heart symbol inside the confession booth. Because, yeah, my main target is inside that confession booth with Father Vittorio. So I'm just going to shoot blindly into it, because it will, like, hit Vittorio but not him, but it also won't kill Vittorio. He'll just get angry and be like, "Rog, now I shall run at you." And then basically my plan will be stand right by this door and then just basically wail on him the moment that actually happens. But I wouldn't mind a shotgun. My ballers would do the job for this. Alright, we'll see if we can just baller it up here. So all I'm going to do is take the shot, then immediately drop that, run forward, and wait for him to come up to the door. The moment the door opens, just basically fire into it. And, no, need to actually have a shot at the heart, by the way. And, heart. And, there we go. Which just basically hit that guy, but, like, it didn't kill either of them. He bursts out. He's got, like, a super mega, like, shotgun thing, by the way. Like, the most stupid mega shotgun thing in the world. So now we just basically wait for him to move over to here. Ah, he's up there. Well, that's of interest, because now... Yeah, there we go. Put some bullets into you. Just run away at this point, because reasons. Just get some distance between me and you right now. And, oh! There we go! Oh, he wins. That's fine. I dropped a save. He's very, very bloody tough. I probably should have just gone and got the shotgun. Now, this time, I've brought the best shotgun in the world. Right, so he does the same thing he did last time, which he just decides to go and stand on that balcony, which is fine. That's not too difficult to deal with, really. All I need to do is make sure I'm lined up to him correctly, and then, yeah, just basically check you. You're right there. And boom, boom. Oh, did I get him? Yeah, shotgun to the face will do for you, my good man. And with that, Hitman 2 is complete. And 47 learns a very, very important moral message here, which is he's just not very good at being the good guy.
My son, I knew you will come back. Please, take this. It will protect you and keep you from harm. Pray for me, my friend. And promise me you will follow the right path. Promise me to live your life the right way. Promise me to follow your calling. Promise me.
I promise. You have been a friend to me, but I must leave this place. As you see, I can be of better use elsewhere.
My son, always watch your step. Carry this crocifisso as symbol of the good things in human beings. Questo ti proteggerà da lui.
Thank you, Father. I must leave.
So 47 determines to go back to assassinating, but he's going to assassin in a good, morally sort of way from now on.
Always knew I never belonged in this world. I wasn't made for this. But I'll never forget those who betrayed me, and those who never failed my trust. I'll be carrying nothing from Contrano but this lesson. Never trust anyone, and rely on your instincts. Forget the past. I'll never find peace here. So, I'll seek justice for myself. I'll choose the truth I like.
And then literally 10 seconds later, before leaving the church, he just changes his mind and just says, ah, screw it. You know what? This whole religion thing is not working out for me. I'll just basically head off and get murdering for money, and I'll just decide that that's morally good for myself. That's okay. And so ends Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, one of the finest games in the franchise to my mind. Absolutely brilliant. Maybe not quite up there with Blood Money or the new Hitman, but still an excellent entry into the franchise. Should not be forgotten, but regularly gets overlooked, and probably will start being overlooked even more when they release a new game called Hitman 2, because they're just determined to release things that are called names that they shouldn't be called. So, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, fantastic. If you've got a console, thoroughly recommend the kind of HD remasters they did. You actually get Blood Money and Hitman 2 Silent Assassin and Contracts all in the same pack, which is fantastic, so that is absolutely well worth a look. Hitman 2 on PC, however, is a bit of pot luck. For me, the game basically won't even start, so it's never really been fixed or adjusted to work with modern operating systems. Take your chance with that if you want, but I can't guarantee it'll even run for you. Honestly, that's why I played this on the console version. It is the most stable, reliable version at the minute. It's a brilliant little game, but that does not mean, of course, I'm not looking forward to the new Hitman 2, which does look like it's going to take all the best bits from the Hitman, the new Hitman, not the original Hitman, oh, this bloody naming protocol, and improve upon them. From what I've seen so far, that is looking very promising indeed. I hope that that will turn out to be very, very good. I will bring you that as soon as I can. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has just been the absolutely wonderful Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.